welcome along to the Diaries. If you haven't been here before, my name is Crystal. It's so great to have you here. This is a channel where we talk about all things beauty related and just anything else that happens to come out of my mouth, really, because I love a chat. I love all kinds of makeup, so you're going to be hearing about any type of makeup here, whether it's indie, luxury, budget, all of it is welcome. And today we are going to be talking about the purchases that I have made recently or recently-ish over the last month or two, just things I've added into my collection, and that is from all different categories. So if that sounds good, then we'll just do what you're doing, really, just stay put. So first of all, I want to kick off with some body products. Now, these two Frank body purchases I got from Mecca Cosmetica, and I picked up the Better Oil, which is an SPF 30 UVA UVB broad spectrum sunscreen oil with golden shimmer. And I really, really like this to wear just as an everyday body oil slash sunscreen. So I'm really enjoying this product. Frank Body is an Australian brand and they are chocked full of really good ingredients, which I love because this one has in it sweet almond oil, jojoba, and a hint of mica for natural shimmer. And yeah, SPF 30, fast absorbing. It's really nice. I really like it. Easy to apply. Looks really pretty. I'm not sure if it really has, I don't find it really like sheeny. But because it's an oil, I mean, it has a natural sheen, but it's not got any like glitter or anything in it. So I don't really see sparkles when I put it on, which I like. It's just really nice and subtle and soft. So loving that one from Frank Body. These are well priced as well from Mecca. Okay, the other Frank Body product I picked up was the Rosehip Dry Body Oil. So if I don't want to wear sunscreen, like if I'm moisturizing at nighttime, then this one is really nice for that. I've been getting really lazy with moisturizing my body lately, and so I've been too lazy to rub in creams. I have fatigue a lot of the time due to the endo, and so I just wanted something that rubs in really easily, and this is perfect. It is a really nice product. I like it very much. It is enriched with grapeseed oil, rosehip oil, and coconut. So all of the good things for your skin, and I really like this product from Frank Body. Another one I picked up was the Naked Sunday Golden Glow Body Sunscreen SPF 50. I actually got this free when I purchased the face sunscreen and face primer, which I was going to talk about. For some reason, I don't have it in front of me, but it is the serum one. So it's clear and it's an SPF 50, and I'm enjoying it so far. It's supposed to double as a primer, and yeah, so I usually do as a primer over the top, but I like that it just is so easy to rub in, and it's an SPF 50 for your face into that. But yeah, this one came with that, and it has such a pretty shimmer to it. So I really like this. I'm definitely going to take it away with me next time I go on holidays. So it's a cream. I also love Australian sunscreens because we have like the most rigorous sunscreen testing ever because we're underneath a hole in the ozone layer. So everything is really, really high quality when it comes to sunscreen. So yeah, isn't that really pretty? It's got a beautiful sheen to it, a shimmer as well. And this, I believe, is an Australian company as well, Naked Sundays. So I'm really happy with all of the body products I purchased. I'm using them all, just interchanging them. So very happy with those. All right, let's dive into makeup. So everyone knows I have an obsession with Melt Cosmetics, and I picked up two new cream blushes, which I got the shades Honey Thief and Pinched. That one is Pinched. It's a really nice pink. They have added some new pinks to their collection because it was very peach heavy. So that's Pinched. And Honey Thief is more of a peach shade. This isn't a new one, but it's new to me. And it's really nice. I just adore the cream Blushlights. They just look so beautiful on the skin. They blend beautifully. They wear really well. They're just a really quality product, which is why I have like 70,000 of them at this point in time. So really happy with those. Now, some other face slash cheek products I picked up. I did get the Tarte blush tape, the liquid blush tape. And as I've mentioned before, I was surprised at how light this shade was. This is the peach. And I know it's supposed to be a hybrid of a blush and a highlighter, but this one I would say is very light. The shade of peach is very light, and for me, on my light, maybe light medium skin in summer, it's very light. So if you have skin any darker than mine and you want to use this as a blush, you're not going to be able to. I have been using it more as kind of a highlighter. I've got it on today, actually, over the top of one of my Melt cream blush lights. I'm definitely wearing that on my dress now, so I don't wear white. But yes, having said that, I do still enjoy it. It's just not being used in the way that I thought I was going to be able to use it. So yeah, that is definitely something to keep in mind. I do think it's pretty though, but yeah. Also, I picked up this MCO Instant Contour Cream Bronzer, and I have been using this a bit lately and enjoying it. So I usually use for bronzer lately my Charlotte Tilbury, you know, the big disc one that looks like a sun. It's the cream bronzer in medium, and I really like that. But if I want to do a bit more of a defined contour, then I'm really liking this one. It looks super natural, not like supernatural, like ghostly, but natural to the extreme. And again, it's one of those dot on, like everyone has one of these formulas these days, but the color looks really nice on my skin. It's very natural looking and it's really easy to apply. It blends out nicely. So I have only good things to say about this product. I think if you're looking for more of a liquidy contouring wand and say Charlotte Tilbury price is out of reach, then this might be something worth picking up. In Australia, you can order this from the MCO Beauty website. I'm not sure if they ship internationally. Might have to check that. It also can be picked up from certain chemist warehouses, and I think certain price lines are stocking this brand as well. So I have been enjoying that product. Now, I also picked up, because I've been on a Flower Beauty mish lately, I also just finished filming a video where I do a full face almost of Flower Beauty. But this is the Spotlight Liquid Highlighter in Opal. And again, it's a highlighting wand. Now, I don't own the Charlotte Tilbury ones. I will say I have tested them on my hand and they feel divine, and they're very liquidy and really nice formula. This one I think is probably a little bit more textured, but I think it does a fine job. So if you can't afford the Charlotte ones, then maybe you might want to give this one a go. Again, I am using that on my face today up here. So I think that's a really pretty highlight. That is the Opal shade. And I'm really happy with it because it was so cheap, especially because there was a sale on. So they are the face products I have picked up. Also, I do have a couple of foundations in front of me today. Alrighty, so I literally just recorded a whole spiel on the foundations I've picked up and wasn't recording. So I've been doing that a lot lately. Brain fog to the max. I'm sorry you missed it. It was really good. I could say that. It could have been the worst thing ever and you wouldn't know. But let's do it again. So I picked up the Flower Beauty Light Illusion foundation. This shade is Natural Beige, and this is a really nice creamy medium coverage foundation, quite buildable. It's actually quite a decent coverage. It's great if you have dry skin. The finish is really luminous and lovely. If you have oily skin, I would definitely use a primer with this and powder afterwards. Its deal might be a little bit too creamy for you, but if you have kind of normal skin, then you should be okay with a primer. Fantastic for dry skin. Looks beautiful on my mum's skin. Really beautiful. So it's definitely a really nice foundation. I really like it, especially for dry skin. This other one I have picked up is the Nude by Nature. It's their new one. It's the Flawless Liquid Foundation. Comes looking like that, which is quite cool. There's a little pump in there. This shade I have is Soft Sand, and it is the foundation that I'm wearing today. I have got my Milk Hydro Grip Primer underneath, and I have powdered over the top with my Nude by Nature Banana Loose powder. Nude by Nature is such a fantastic Australian brand that make really quality, clean cosmetics. So if that is something that appeals to you, they are definitely worth checking out. You'll know I love my Nude by Nature mineral foundation powder. I think it's fantastic. I wear it almost every single day. So Nude by Nature, definitely underrated and worth checking out. This foundation is lovely. It is a medium to flawless coverage, as it says on the box. It's got lots of beautiful skincare ingredients in it, no nasty toxins, and I think it looks really nice. So I have enjoyed this foundation. Okay. I feel like it took me 3 times as long to say that before, so I've obviously missed out some really important detail, but anyway, it is what it is. So those are the foundations I have been playing with. Now let's move into, Oh, actually, before we leave this category, I want to talk about the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Concealer. I love this concealer. I think it's really, really good and it's really inexpensive. It's nice and thin. It's liquidy, it dries down instantly, it doesn't look cakey, and it does the job. It brightens up my eye area. So I really enjoy this and highly recommend the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Concealer. It is the only one, since I have been using Kissas Revealer Concealer over the last few years, that I have actually enjoyed. So, and it's so much cheaper than the Kissas Revealer Concealer, which I still love very much. But, you know, on a budget. And this is really good for that. So very happy with that. I think it's an excellent concealer. Okay, let's move into eyes now. I have picked up a few palettes over the last month or so. I'm hoping to be able to do this more of a monthly basis so I don't have so much to get through, but strap yourself in because we've got some stuff to get through. Alrighty, so I picked up the Melt Cosmetics Rust eyeshadow palette and I did enjoy using it. I mostly bought it because I love all their face products and I really love my Gemini eyeshadow palette. I think it's amazing. I love it. I don't love this one as much. I love the packaging. I think it's gorgeous. And I think why I don't love it as much is I wish it had a light shimmer in it that I could use on my inner corner. That would be really good. The colors that I have used though work really nicely. I love this yellow. That's such a nice yellow. The browns are beautiful. Like I don't have any complaints really other than I would like a lighter shimmer. Also, I will say this metallic here is very different to these two in that it almost looks kind of flat when you compare it. I'll show you. You can even see that just on my finger. So these two are nice and shiny. And then this one's just a bit dull. Yeah, so it's not my favorite palette, but I do still enjoy it. Now, also one of the big launches that I picked up was from Adept Cosmetics, and I picked up both the Arrow inspired palette, which unfortunately was discontinued. This is an absolute stunner. I love this palette. I think it's so beautiful. I just wish it wasn't limited edition. If you got it, well done you, because you want to keep it. You want to keep your hands on it. No doubt you fell in love with it just the same way I did. It's an absolute stunner. I love that eyeshadow palette. The duochromes in there are beautiful. The matte colors are really cool. The other one I picked up in that launch was the Lacienega palette. Now this is still available. I have done one video on this, and if you've watched it, you would know that I wasn't super impressed with the matte formula in the palette. I found it quite difficult to blend out some of the richer colors. So yeah, the shimmers are beautiful though. I really like the shimmers, and I actually do like the color story. I know there were people that weren't that excited by it because they're used to getting more of the shimmer shades from Adept Cosmetics, but I'm gonna do a revisit of this palette. I think I might do another video with this soon, just trying it again and seeing how it goes, because I honestly haven't really touched this since I used it the first time because I was just not that excited by it. So if you would be interested in that, I might do a revisit of this palette. I do like the color story though, and I know that other people have really enjoyed it, so maybe it's just me. Maybe it just doesn't get on with my eye texture. I don't know. Now, I also picked up three Ace Beauté palettes because they had a mad sale as well. I got the Ace Beauté Quintessential palette, which I really enjoy and have a video on. You can see I did two different looks with this palette. I think it's really nice. I like the browns in this palette. They're really flattering, neutral, warm neutral shades. The berries in this palette are so beautiful as well. I love these two. They're so pretty. I mean, look at those, gorgeous. A lot of versatility in this palette as well, so I'm really happy that I have that in my collection. Definitely worth picking that one up. I've also done a video with the Ace Beauté Tropical Vibes palette, and this one came out beautifully. I was so happy with the look that I created with this, and I have used it a couple of times since and enjoyed it. I love this eyeshadow here. Isn't that so stunning? Oh, you are getting very sleepy. It is mesmerizing. And all the shimmers in this palette are lovely. I love this color story. I think it's really, really nice. And of course, great quality from Ace Beauté, another indie brand that does such a fantastic job. And the other palette that I picked up from them was the Opal palette. I got the game and everything, and I bloody love it. This palette is beautiful. I've used this a lot since I got it, actually, and I have played the game, and the game's really fun. If you're looking for a bit of inspo, you're like staring at your collection saying, I don't know what to do. Definitely worth it. But this is a beautiful palette from Ace Beauté. In fact, I think it's my favorite Ace Beauté palette. If you are looking for a color story like this, then I highly recommend it. The formula's fabulous, and it's beautiful. The colors are beautiful. I've also been using one of the colors to warm my eyebrows up because I've gone with some red in my hair. You can't see it so much in this light, but outside I look like I'm on fire. Now, I finally got my hands on the Serenity palette from another indie cosmetics brand out of London this time, or UK, sorry, and that is Cosmic Brushes. Now, I was trying to pick up the Muse palette, but it had a disaster with that, so instead I got the Serenity palette, and I already own the Royal Rose palette from this range, and I was wondering whether the hype was worth it. It is. This is a beautiful palette. I really, really enjoyed this so much more than I thought I was going to, actually. It's beautiful and the quality is fabulous. The shimmers are lovely. The mattes are fantastic. Yeah, this is a fantastic palette, and I can see why everyone loved it so much, and I'm really happy I picked that up. 2 palettes to go. One of them is one I haven't even done a video on yet, but I have used a few times, and that is from Glamlight, and it is the Chocolate Martini palette, which is neutral-ish, but I guess with a little extra. Now, I thought I would fall head over heels in love with this palette. I really did, and I haven't. And I can't even put my finger on exactly why, because I think I should love this color story because it is something that would normally appeal to me. But when I've used it, it just lacks a little bit of punch or something. There's something about it that I don't love in the way that I thought I was going to. I will say as well that even though I do like the Glamlight formula, the metallics in the Glamlight formula do break up on my oily eyelids, and so I have to wear a primer with it. When I wore a NYX primer underneath it, the glitter primer, it did not wear well. It did better with the Color Cosmetics Fix Potion, but I don't know why. I want to love this, and I was so excited to get it because it's an older palette, but one that I've had my eye on for a long time, and when there was a sale, I was like, right, I'm getting it. But yeah, it's not, I wanted to love it, and I thought I would love it, and I don't love it. It's okay. It's okay. So sad. So that's the Chocolate Martini palette. And finally, one that is sold out, but maybe you are one of the last people that was able to order this and you're still waiting for it. If so, great decision. I'm obsessed with this palette. It's the You Beauty palette from Glaminatrix, and it's absolutely spectacular. And I love that it's an Aussie themed palette. I love the names of the eyeshadows. They're so iconic. And if you haven't checked out my video on this yet, and you want to get some Australian slang interpretations, translations, then I definitely recommend watching it. But look at the stunningness of this color. This is Flaming Galah, and it is so spectacular. Let me get a bit closer. Oh, wow. So beautiful. G'day and Olmate blow me away as well. It's just a phenomenal palette, and I'm so happy that I picked this up before it was discontinued. Now bring on the new Glaminatrix palette. I cannot wait. So those are all the eyeshadow palettes I've picked up and I love. Also, with the Adept Cosmetics mystery box that I got the Collective Liquid Eyeliner collection. These are little waterproof eyeliners in a whole bunch of different shades. This is one of my favorites. That's Biomimetic Gel. A lot of them are duo or triochrome eyeliners, and I think they are beautiful. I have been thoroughly enjoying using them. The only thing I would say is I don't like the black. I don't use the black. Now, there is nothing wrong with the black formula. It's just not my preferred applicator. Obviously this isn't the black one because I don't even know where I put it because I don't use it. But it's one of those little very flexible applicators. I don't like that for applying black liquid eyeliner. I like a felt tip that is firmer. So something like this. I like a firmer tip for applying my black liquid eyeliner. But I have been really enjoying using these just in the inner third of the eye, just to add a little pop to the eye, and I really do enjoy those eyeliners. I think there's some beautiful colors in there and definitely worth checking out from Adept Cosmetics, which is another indie brand. Now, I have picked up a fair few eyeliners actually in the last couple of months. Another one is the Stila Stay All Day Arty Sticks graphic liner in the shade Mumbo. This I found a little bit underwhelming actually. Yeah, I love a lot of Stila's eyeliners, but this one, like, meh, I thought it was gonna be bolder. And honestly, when I picked it up, they were out of the tester, so I just was taking a guess. And I really thought it would have a lot more punch than that, but it's pretty, but yeah, it's not as bright as I was hoping for, but it is pretty. So, and it does wear well. Just wasn't what I thought I was getting. Back to another amazing eyeliner though, and this one's the Pillow Talk Crystal Dimension eyeliner. It might actually have been a bit longer ago that I picked it up, I can't remember, but it is a beautiful duochrome liquid liner, and Charlotte's nailed it with this one. It's so pretty, so pretty, a pink to gold. Very flattering on the eye. Love that one, well done Charlotte. I'm so happy I impulse bought that one when I saw it. Another one I picked up on the opposite end of the budget scale was the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Precision Felt Eyeliner in brown. I think it's just called brown. Yeah. And I'm really happy with this one so far, enjoying it. I like the applicator. I like the rich brown color. I have it on my eyes today. The only thing is it says it's waterproof, and I haven't tested that yet on the eyes. I did put it on my hand and put some water over it, and it stayed until I touched it, and then it instantly came off. So that will be interesting to see how it does in a downpour, but I really like it so far. You still with me, guys? Just had a little tea break. Oh, this is so cold now. Iced tea at this point. Now I also picked up because I have a bunch of these already and love them, a Melt Cosmetics Reflect Gel Liner in Steel, which is this beautiful blue color. Had my eye on this for a while, so as soon as they had a mega sale, it was in my basket. It's so pretty. Really happy with that blue. I think it's spectacular, and I recommend all of the Melt Gel Liners. I really like them. Super creamy, gorgeous pigment, and gorgeous colors, not boring. Now I picked up this Liquid Kajal from Flower Beauty, which is a blendable eyeliner, and the color is Jaded. So you can use it as just an eyeliner, and it looks really pretty like that. It's a really nice olive green color, or you can smudge it out and wear it as a glittery eyeshadow sheen. And it looks really pretty that way as well. Reminds me of Felice Eldridge Lyrics. Liquid Lyrics eyeshadows in the appearance that it gives. So I really like that one from Flower Beauty. And now we're moving into lipsticks. Okay, the one I have on today is new. It is from Tarte, and it is the Maracuja Juicy Lip Cream in Cranberry. But I really like this. I love this color, really love this color, and I love the sheen that it gives my lips, and it feels really nice and comfortable on. So I love this one. Very much recommend that. And you'll know I have picked up a stack of products from Flower Beauty in their lipstick range. I need to do a video where I lip swatch them all because they are beautiful. This one, Rosy Garden, is one of my favorite shades. It's just so pretty on. These come in two different formulas. One is cream and one is matte, and they both feel fantastic on the lips. They both look amazing, and they are both worth a lot more than they're sold for. So that is why I picked up literally every lipstick in that line. I just think they're beautiful. And if you're in the market for a lipstick that's not going to break the bank, I highly recommend those. I also picked up a new Karen Murrell lipsticks, the New Zealand lipstick brand, non-toxic, clean, Violet Mousse, and you've seen that in a few videos now because it just goes with everything. It's a beautiful, warm, neutral color, and I I love it. Now I picked up a couple of these as well because they were on sale. These are the Flower Beauty, what are they called? Oh, here we go. Petal Pout lip masks, and these feel really nice as well. If you're looking for something with color though, they don't have it. They are like basically just a glossy balm, but I think they feel really nice on the lips. They do have a really slight tint of color as well. So if that's something you're into, then yeah, I do enjoy those. And last but not least, I have a Natio Sheer Beauty lip gloss in Nude here, and I think it's a fantastic color for everyday wear. Natio is another Australian cosmetics brand, and it is clean again. So this is a great nude color. I really like that on, and really comfortable on the lips as well. So that is all of the makeup I've picked up. There have been some mega sales going on over the last little while. And finally, I just want to talk about these gorgeous scrunchies that I have in front of me. I was actually gifted these by a really lovely lady who I did a Fiverr job for. So I do voiceover work, and she sent me these gorgeous scrunchies. They are so beautifully, professionally made by her, and she has a shop which I will link to in the description box. They even have the beautiful little label sewed into them. Shamrock Leaf is the name. It's so cute. And they're absolutely beautiful. She also sells little bandanas for your dog as well. This Buffalo Bill scrunchie is absolutely iconic. I don't know if you have Buffalo Bill overseas, but this was like the ice cream of my childhood. And and to have a scrunchie that's a Buffalo Bill scrunchie just makes my heart sing. They're just so cute. Adorable. I love these scrunchies. So yeah, if you're looking out for some cute accessories, definitely check out her shop because they're beautiful. That is all I have for you today. I feel like that's enough. Oh, almost forgot, really quickly. I'm so scatterbrained. I just wanted to really quickly talk about two makeup brushes I picked up and I really like, and they are both from Sigma. One of them is the Precision Firm Blender, which you've seen me use in a lot of videos by now. It's just a really good dome brush for blending out edges. It's got, as it says, a nice firmness to it, and I really enjoy using that. And the other one is the best angle brush I've ever used. It is a small angle E65 from Sigma, and I think it's fabulous for applying gel liners. For instance, the beautiful blue one I picked up from Melt, I always use this brush with it. So that's it. That is truly the ending. No false promises now. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you'd like to see a ranking video of the palettes I've picked up over the last few months, let me know in the comments. In the meantime, please subscribe before you duck off because I'd love to see your gorgeous face here again very soon, and leave a thumbs up if you can. It means a lot to me, and yeah, you guys are much appreciated. So thank you. Have a fantastic day. I'll be back with you very soon right here on the Daily Diaries. See ya.